93% of adults on the spectrum become drug abuser. When we talk about autism and talk about the struggles and the bullying that a child with autism face, the things that they hear every day when they wake up, that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're weird. You know, those simple things that we say and we brush it as, we're just saying it, they're words, that word don't hurt. Those things that child is hearing day in and day out. On top of that, they are aware of what is going on in their life. Abusing drug doesn't have to be street drugs, cocaine or heroin or marijuana. It could be just taking so many medication to mask the pain, to help with the symptoms that we as a society created. They might not be able to live independently. They might not be able to go to the college like every other child. They might not be able to marry or find love. And when you get to that teenage years, you are in the school or surrounded by friends who have a life, who go out, and they do things, and everybody's doing things that you don't feel comfortable doing. Even just sitting and listening to loud music might be a problem to you. And at that age, you will start realizing that this is something out of the ordinary. You don't look at it as you are different, and that's okay, because the community, the society, your family did not embrace your difference, did not make you think or feel that it's okay to be different. And you don't have to follow everything that everybody's following or do the same thing that your friends or siblings or sisters or brothers do. You can be the unique person you are, and nothing wrong with that. And you can find the joy in the things that you enjoy. And you don't have to apologize about that. But until we get to that point as a community, as family, to not be ashamed of our children who are on the spectrum, and not to treat them differently, like this is a disability, instead of treating it as a different ability. Until we get to that point, our kids are going to struggle with bullying, they are going to struggle with depression, and the percentages are very high. And all of that is going to lead for them to seek medication to help them feel better or numb the pain. They might be placed on an antidepressant. They might be placed on some medication that will help them to not feel anxious. And they might be put on so many different other medication to the point that they are going to look at it and say, this is not enough. I need more. Some did try street drugs, and it maybe helped them. Or some did try it because they want to end their life. What was the reason for them to seek drug, use drug, or be on drugs? It is an issue we cannot ignore. It is an issue that we need to address. And I know drug abuse is not just an issue that kids with special needs and kids on the spectrum are facing, but this is a whole pandemic. It's an issue that we all are struggling and trying to prevent or find a solution for. But on top of that, when you have a child with special needs, and they are facing so much from everyone around them, and they seek drugs to end their life or to be numb, then they will become addicted. We need to address this. We need to try to help, and we need to increase the awareness and educate people around us, educate the teachers, educate the jobs that they were applied for, and try to look at them as a whole human being and address their needs and provide them with solutions, provide them with alternative to sitting home and feeling alone or feeling like they don't belong. Try to find that belonging place for them. As a mother, as a father, as the family of a child with special needs. Try to include them. Find what they like and embrace that. Don't look at what the other kids are doing and push them to try something that they don't feel okay doing. Find what they like and encourage that. Make them feel they're special. Give them alternative to their suicidal thoughts. Get them into therapy. Nothing wrong with that. And if you feel they are seeking drugs, don't judge them. Find rehab and find the reason, because nobody just wake up and decide to become an addict.